Now, is the wolf pack surrounding President Ramaphosa and the ANC, are they smelling blood? Since the USA have withdrawn from the G20, it's now the G19, it seems that many other countries are also withdrawing. And just now it's a G10. And it's like an opportunity missed from South Africa to make an impact. And it's been like missed opportunity after opportunity. You know, God showed me such a encouraging picture about this that I'd like to share with you. Well, good morning and welcome this morning to Timeout. My name is Jack Vint. I trust where you are that you're well. Thank you for taking time to join me this morning. Now, is the wolf pack surrounding President Ramaphosa and the ANC, and are they smelling blood, politically speaking? And this wave that's coming against South Africa of pessimism and a wave of negativity, a wave of hopelessness, a wave that people feel we've lost opportunities. How can we counter that wave? You know, God showed me such a encouraging picture about this that I'd like to share with you, so please don't go away. Now, I ask the question, is the wolf pack of all the opponents of President Ramaphosa and an ANC smelling blood? And the reason they're smelling blood is because people say the ANC have shot themselves in the foot so many times they have no more toes left and they're bleeding. But the official statement is, we're going strong. There's nothing wrong. You know, denial is an amazing delusional feeling, but it's not real. And, you know, since the USA have withdrawn from the G20, it's now the G19, it seems that many other countries are also withdrawing. And just now it's a G10. And it's like an opportunity missed from South Africa to make an impact. And it's been like missed opportunity after opportunity for South Africa. And it's like the people are like spectators watching this drama unfold. And, you know, humorously this week, President Ramaphosa, our commander-in-chief, his aeroplane was down. He was seen, you know, in a queue in London to fly out. And the official statement, technical difficulties. Now, those who know, you know, technical difficulties in planes come because there's no maintenance. And it's like people feel that's the picture of South Africa. Nobody is maintaining anything, but the status is it's all fine. And that's where I feel perhaps people are feeling hopeless. And so I was thinking about South Africa. You know, I want to say I don't believe there's one Superman party that will save South Africa. South Africa is so diverse that we're going to need a collective of people to help us. And I feel that in the future there's going to be like, you know, there's not going to be central government that's got a stick that's controlling people. It's going to be like there's more government in the hands of people locally. And I just feel that's the model that's going to work for South Africa because we're so diverse. And we have skilled people everywhere. They just don't have a chance. And the model that we're following just doesn't give them an opportunity to feel like they've got a say. And I think about if only we could have politicians or leaders that aren't career politicians looking only after themselves or their party because that's the platform they have, but really feel a call to serve the nation, the community, the cities. And I really believe there are those people, but they may not be in power yet, but it's coming. And I think of our wonderful rugby team, just as an analogy. You know, South Africans by nature are very individualistic, very gifted. And we like to do our own thing. But in rugby, if you can have the most gifted team and still lose, because you don't score tries, because you don't work together. It's about the team. And I think of our current team as a great example, how they've embraced that ethos, that culture. It's the team that comes first. And all our gifts and talents are for the team. Even our captain that has really raised the standard. It's not about him. Even he sits down and as an example because he wants to help the team. And I just think one day if South Africa can look like that, we can score tries. We can beat anyone. We are very talented people. We just need to work together as a team. And I often think that instead of politics raising the standard, we have found it to be diversive, to really break everything up. And I know we'll never be united in everything. There'll always be diversive people. But I believe there will come a time where the majority of people will stand together and we will work together. We will score tries and we will win. And if I look at that picture of the wave of negativity people are feeling coming against us, pessimism, a wave of hopelessness where people feel we've lost opportunities. They want to present the G20 and they're doing window dressing. And people are defacing the boards because they're angry. They feel it's like, it's almost like election time. Politicians make promises and then they take the boards down and it's status quo. Nothing happens. It's just talk. And so people are acting. Now, this picture I saw, I said, God, how can we counter this wave against us? Because it is a big wave. And God showed me this analogy. It's not a real thing. When a tsunami comes, a tsunami is also a wave. It's just a massive wave. It swallows up every wave. And, it destroys everything in its path. It flattens everything. And in South Africa's case, I saw this wave, this tsunami of coming that God's going to send is going to level everything man-made. Structures, buildings, statues that we've made to glorify ourselves, values that aren't from God, even traditions that are from the enemy. God's going to wipe them out. And I thought about that scripture in Isaiah 59 verse 19. It's such a powerful scripture. It says, when the enemy comes in like a flood, it says, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him. And I believe that standard God's going to lift is going to be a tsunami of revival for South Africa. First, God's going to flatten everything. And then when I saw everything flattened that was man-made, all the things that we'd erected in our past, in our present, that we felt is our strength, God's going to say it's time to rebuild. You're going to rebuild as a new team. You're going to rebuild your value systems based on the plan and the blueprint that God always had in his heart for South Africa and the people of South Africa, because we are amazing. God knows that. He created us. We just need to work together as a team. And I believe that's going to happen. And maybe you're listening here and you think that guy's delusional. It's fine. I'm just telling you what God showed me, because with God all things are possible. And I want you to be encouraged. There's a tsunami coming from God that's going to be a revival that's going to wipe out all these man-made structures and bring back hope into our country. My name is Jack Vint. You've been watching Timeout. I'd love to hear your comments on what I've just said, whatever they may be. God bless you, and I'm going to catch you in the comments.